What's going on? What's going on? It's your girl, Angel White. Of course, always Real Life Street Stars. We are still here out in Atlanta, Georgia, bridging the gap, man. You know, Dallas, we got to connect with Atlanta on this music tip. So today, I am sitting here with Mr. Saucelord Rich. Drum roll, please.
Yeah, know me.
He is in his element, as y'all see. You know what I'm saying? Real Life Street Stars, we try to keep it. We want to always keep it raw, keep it real, keep it street. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, gotta be yourself, and he's being himself right now. Tell the people who don't know exactly who Saucelord Rich is.
Saucelord Rich. I'm originally from New York. You know, I ended up coming to Georgia a very, very long time ago. Started producing alongside my homie first. He's a DJ. He was Post Malone's DJ. We did all his beginning shit like White Iverson, shit like that. We did all Travis Porter shit, Make It Rain, Bring It Back.
Yeah, bring it back.
I mean, FDB for Dro. Fucking Watch Out for 2 Chainz. We just been
keeping it litty.
Yeah, and we wrote for multiple people. Iggy Azalea gave swag and sauce to the game for years now.
All right, been saucing in the game. Okay, so you
forever now.
You say you from New York originally, right? And you migrated here. Atlanta became your new home.
Yeah.
Can I state that?
Hell yeah.
What do you feel like is the biggest difference in music from New York to Atlanta? Because we all know that there is a difference.
Honestly, I'm so hot, I can't But the difference is, I feel like there's just more of a chance in Atlanta. In New York, it's like, you kind of got to know somebody that knows somebody or already be a part of some shit that people know about. You can fight your way, but it's hard to get like the whole city behind you. Like Atlanta, when you could be from somewhere else, come to Atlanta and not even be from there and blow the fuck up, and the whole city get behind you like you're from Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's the only fucking, I don't see that nowhere else.
The love.
Like the love is different here. I mean, there's haters everywhere you go, but I feel like there's just more opportunity here. Like there's more people, there's more chances here.
Right. So you feel like it's easier to break into the industry in Atlanta?
I wouldn't use the word easy because there's a lot of people who cannot get in, but I would say overall,
chance, maybe
there's more opportunity. There's more of a chance for you to win here with whatever you're doing than probably in your own hometown.
Okay. Well, with that being said, you know, you produce, you engineer.
Yes.
What do you do when you run into an artist or you come across a song that you're not really feeling like that? Like, do you break them down easy? Do you try to keep them encouraged? Like, do you try to build them, still work with them? Like, what do you do, being that you have created so many hits?
I mean, what I do is...
I know what you do.
See, because there's a certain level of being humble you always have to maintain.
Absolutely.
But there's always a certain level that you rise to that other people not going to understand. Like when your prices change and all that, you have to pick your battles. You know what I mean? If you've been recording this OG gang member since he was whatever and it was $50 then, by all means, like, it's your life, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it. So it's like, bro, I recorded you for $50, nigga. I can't do $50 no more. We're gonna try to do this, but like, I'm not gonna be like $500, my nigga. See, that's where I feel like it fucks up. Pick your battles. It's like, you know, when you're dealing from a street level that they're not gonna have the same budget as an industry. So I'm already coming to this situation like,
Right, a little more.
all right, this is my humble moment with you. I'm doing this.
Right.
That's my humble moment about it. Now you have to meet me in a certain place. Like, I can't be doing this for $35 no more, but I'm not gonna charge you $200. But come on, bro.
Reasonable.
You know what I mean? I try to work with everybody at the end of the day because engineering kind of keeps your money flowing day to day. You understand what I'm saying? While you're trying to become whatever artist and also the shit you're trying to become. This shit keeps you afloat. Most people can't do this. I learned this shit first.
Right. Before you became an artist.
Before I became an artist, and before, like, I started making beats, then I learned how to engineer, then I tried to become an artist.
Would you suggest those steps in that order to the next, or are you saying, hey, that's just my path? You know, however you choose to do it, that's how you do it.
It's hard to say because it's hard to be good at all those things at one time. That's why people fuck with me. Like,
are you good at all
I can record you right now. You could be trash. You could be the worst ever. I can make you a beat and write you a song, and you will not be that bad. You will run around the city, and people will be like, "This song is hard." That's what the sauce is. People don't understand the sauce. They think it's just like, I mean, it's different amongst people who hold it. To some people, it's like, oh, you get ladies. To some people, it's like, oh, I got money, or I'm mad fly. To me, it's like the belief that you, or the idea that you create.
Exactly.
Like, nobody has to believe in this shit. It's like, there's God, but there's people don't believe in him. So nobody has to believe in you. Nobody has to be like, oh, you're dope, or I fuck with your music. Like, nobody has to do that. So to get somebody to be like, yo, I'm a fan of your shit, it's just psychotic.
Yeah.
Still to this moment, when it happens to me, I'll be like, what the fuck? This dude's in Idaho somewhere, and he's like, yo, I know you, bro. You're the fucking man, bro. That shit is scary. To me, that's why I'll be like, this fame shit is unbelievable. Like, I know they be shook. People just roll up on you like, hey, dude. You be like, you're the best producer I've ever heard in my life. You're like, thank you. I was in my car. I thought this dude was chasing me. Real talk. I'm in my car. They going everywhere I go. Like, I'm like, I pull up to the red light. They pull up like this. I got my gun in my car, so I'm just like, all right, this is the moment that I just knew. So I got that shit. I'm saying this nigga pulled up right here, and everybody knows this as like FKI. It's like the symbol of FKI. It's our logo. All this other shit. So he pulls up. He fucking turns up his radio, and he's playing our shit. Like our rap shit. This shit is blowing my mind. He's like, FKI for life. I'm thinking this nigga's like, I'm thinking this is the one. That shit happened not too long ago. That was like less than a month ago. I was like, wow.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Overwhelming. But are you handling it well? Or is it like blowing your mind?
Look,
are you smoking more?
That's what I'm saying. The weed is what makes me handle things well. See, like, I'm good in this world of music. I suck in the other shit, like being a boyfriend and like going to the club, like bagging bitches, all that shit. I suck at that shit. Women target me. I can't do that club shit. Like, hey, like, where you from? Where you go? I'm not doing that shit. So girls may be intimidated because they're like, I'm not doing that shit. You better say something. You better be like, hey, you. I'll be like, oh, I can't you initiate. I'm not doing that.
So you're not doing no chasing?
I've never done it. I get hunted down.
Saucelord Rich don't do no chasing. He don't do no chasing.
You know what I mean? I dream chase. Free meat. You know what I'm saying?
As a dream chaser. Man, ladies, look, you better choose up.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing. I'm that nigga, it will go forever. You be like, I've been liked you forever. I'll be like, damn.
So, would you consider yourself a ladies' man?
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed ladies' man.
Yeah. It wasn't my fault. My father had good hair, and he gave it to me, and he told me, like, listen. Yeah, like, you don't even understand. Like, I just had my first son. He's 2 months. I'm talking about, I prayed for this shit, like, listen, I don't know this other girl's lineage like that, but I'm just praying that my son gets what I got to go through this life easy. I'm talking about go through your life easy. That's why that good hair shit, they made movies and all that shit. That shit real. That shit, people treat you different. Yeah. They fucking do your homework. Like, oh, look at this fucking kid. Like, if my brother Gino walked in this motherfucker and take his fucking Jungle Book hair out, girls would be like, oh, this guy. Then they'll start rapping. That's just how it works around here. Wow. So, you know what I mean? I feel like it wasn't my fault. It was just like bestowed upon me, and that shit really be true.
The ladies love the hair. The ladies love the hair.
It makes them think about babies in the future.
Ah, man, I don't know about that shit.
I'm trying to tell you. You think it though. I know I've been targeted for kids. I dodged that shit. Oh. I was like, this one I let happen. It was time.
Okay, it was time. So do you feel like, since fame has hit, since, there's some notoriety there now, You feel like the ladies are more, more open to be open? Or you feel like it's, nah, if it's just normal?
See, like I said, I don't target. People target me. You gotta bring it. Most girls don't bring it. And a lot of girls are selling it, and I ain't buying it. So therefore, you can quote me on that.
Okay,
listen,
let's quote them.
Let me tell you something. It's only, when I say a handful of women that I've already picked in my mind, like, oh yeah, if I make it to the millions, I'm flying you out. I already said those people. It's no more people. It would not be that, because I really don't want to do it. But I feel like you deserve it. There's like 5 women in the world, I'm like, you deserve it. You deserve a flight. You need to come here. I'll take you do some shit. Some people fucking deserve it.
Some people deserve
Everybody don't. There's ugly girls out here selling it, talking about, I need a flight and all this other shit. Like, no. Oh. You do not deserve it. You don't. Like, this shit real. My bad, but no. I told you, I go off on tangents.
No.
Name some of the people who deserve it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who deserves it.
Listen, I'm going to say 2 right now for the future.
Okay, 2 for the future.
All right.
Your ears open, world?
This is crazy because this is the type of shit that come back to haunt you.
No, it's okay.
In the future.
Like
you be on TMZ and they be like, yo, Bob. Yo, but this one girl named Desi Chick, I feel like she deserves it.
Heard that.
It's funny because this girl's like kind of like a comedian girl, and I hate comedian girls. Not like I hate them.
I know.
I didn't mean to say that. I don't hate comedian girls, but it's just like, it never gets to, it's just be like, all right.
It's always funny?
It's not just always funny. It's just like, right now, I know it's going to get to a point where I'm going to be like, all right now. All right. Like, but that girl who always fucking, she'd be like, hi, my name is T.
Yeah.
And she spin around.
Hi, my name
I
is
think
T.
she is so bad. But I know she would be telling too many jokes. I would just be like, see, I asked for this, God gave it to me.
Now what?
See, shit like that. See, me, shit is ruined by small shit. Like, I be interested in shit. Like, you might see it and be like, yo, I really want this shit, but you don't never think about personality. Now, personality is my thing. I've been going with my eyes for fucking 28 years, and it's been fucking me up. Every time I work with my eyes, it just fuck me up, bro.
But you don't think that it's, moving with your eyes when you choosing Instagram? Nothing's wrong, you know what I'm saying, with the Instagram. I'm Instagram, but you don't feel like that's all just visuals right there?
I mean, it is all just visuals, but it's about the idea of shit. Instagram is selling the idea that you could be in the same place where this person is at. It's not really about the attraction.
Right.
That's why most people follow Beyonce, because most people want to be where Beyonce's at.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's why she'll have a lot of followers, or whoever has a lot of followers. That's what it's about. Like, man, I would hang out with them. I would go where they go. That's what it's fucking all about. It's really not about who the person is, because you're probably never going to meet that person.
Okay. And if you do who's to say that that's the real...
Just because I fucking like Rihanna, that don't mean when I see Rihanna, I'm going to shoot this jump shot from half court. Like, who the fuck would do that? You will talk about it your whole life. Like, when I see Rihanna, it's on. As soon as you there and you see Rihanna, nigga, you gonna freeze up, nigga. You gonna be like, nah, I'm good. Nah, we here. You know what I mean? It's gonna be other opportunities, man. Fucking whack shit, nigga. I've been stopped talking that bullshit. I used to say that about Keke Palmer before she started, like, being all fucking, like, I wrote it in my phone when I was, like, 18 or some weird, like, not even, I'm bad with ages. I was older, you know what I mean? But it's like, but it was just the point where I was like, you know what? That girl is gonna go, she's going down. And then I seen her places, like I met people who's like, oh yeah, I know her fucking best friend. Like, we could just, I was just like, I'm straight, dog. Because what I've learned from this world is every time I met my favorite people in the world, it always went wrong. It never went right one time. I was like, man, you're my favorite person in the world. That's why sometimes I just choose just send emails and just be regular, because I don't want to get in the room and you fuck this up. Like I fuck with Kanye West, but real life I be feeling like you'll be in the studio one time, and it'll just be this time that he's just like the different Kanye West.
The different Kanye.
You know what I mean? I'll be like, man, that sucks, bro. I idolized my whole life, like, you know what I mean? Like, when you came out, I believed, like, oh, damn, you don't have to have a gun and do all of this shit. you could just fucking be super fucking dope. That's what he sold.
Yeah.
That's the people that I fuck with. Like, even though we in a time where everybody fucking needs a gun now, because it's just like, it's fucking ridiculous out here. To the point where I used to roll around and be like, you don't need no gun. But niggas is so fucking stupid that I feel like, you know what, everybody needs to have one, because everybody tries dumb shit. You never know when your clock's a ticking. And you'll just be happy as fuck that you had that gun that time.
Yeah.
Instead of not having that gun that time, and you're like, damn, if I just had a gun like everybody else, I would have got about this shit. I just don't want to be that person, because the kids are getting like younger. These niggas are like 15 and they're full-blown savages. They would blow your fucking head off. Like, nigga be 50, I go to hoods, I'll be like, yo, that little kid will fucking kill everybody in here. And like bang his gang and go to jail for life and be like, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, you too much a killer. I'm not that gangster.
I'm not that gangster.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm mind gangster, like, visually gangster. Like, I would do some gangster shit to save something.
Right.
I'm not gangster 24/7. I'm not gangster on breakfast. Like, I want to eat breakfast. I want to watch cartoons sometimes. I love Family Guy. Like,
Love Family Guy.
I don't want to gangbang. Because it's like, you got to do that shit all day. When you wake up, it's like, nigga, you got to go hang with all these niggas. I'm like, nah. I'll be tired. Your girl will be mad. Like,
salty. Super salty.
like, because that shit is over everything.
It is.
Like, people who I know is in that shit, like, they really, like, they not playing, bro. Like, if some shit will go down, they will do it for the gang right now.
Yeah.
That'd be a hard song for a gang member to see.
Do it for the gang?
That's 6ix9ine. Do it for the gang, bro. There you go.
Boom. You heard it here first, okay?
Oh, no. But let me say this on this. Like I said, shout out to the game, YG. You know, I've worked with YG before. Like, no. These are my homies. I'm not saying y'all can do that if y'all want. I get it. Because they come from a real time of that shit.
Right.
They not sure if this kid went through the real time of that shit. Like, so that's what they're trying to get across. Like, no, we almost died for this shit. Bad people fucking got killed, went to jail.
Right.
Like, no. That's what he's saying.
I'm putting my foot down.
But I definitely get what 6ix9ine is saying, because he's just like, bro, I'm not beefing with none of y'all. I'm not doing none of y'all trying to fucking kill me. He was broke too. Everybody just trying to make a way. You know what I mean? That shit is fucking hard to do, to sit down and come up with a fucking way to become a millionaire or have a lot of money. That shit is impossible. I used to ponder on that shit as a kid, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, sell sneakers, fucking, I don't know, become a doctor. I don't wanna go to school that long. Play video games, so I'm like, what, the most popping video game player ever? Like, when you're a kid, it's hard to think. That's why you be so pressured by the time you're 18 and your parents ask you. Because you like, fuck, I've really been thinking about this shit the whole time. But I honestly haven't came up with anything.
Like, I haven't even seen the world yet. So it's like, how am I supposed to know?
Some people been living in one place. Like, they don't even know other things you can do. That's why they say you either sell drugs or play basketball, because when you grow up in the hood, that's kind of all you know. Depending on what hood you from. In New York, we play football, but it's on concrete, so we don't got football dreams. We ain't got no football field. You know what I mean? We may have a basketball court, but we ain't got it. Like, we played on the monkey bars and benches. Like, we were, like, innovative. That's what made me be like, anything could be anything. When you a kid and you like, all right, this monkey ball right here is this goal, this bench over here is this goal. We playing an all-star game. Y'all niggas is innovative. How the fuck did y'all think? I know our parents was like, yo, our kids are fucking retarded. They're out here playing basketball.
They thought you was fucking creative.
No, I'm just saying, now that I'm older, I'm looking like how they looking like, those kids are fucking retarded. They never got a hoop. Like, never got no fucking hoop. I got older and thought about shit like, wow.
Wow. I think that it's hard to say. You know, you look at the kids now and it's like, are they retarded or are they creative?
I don't know. I be trying to figure it out. Like, so some of them, they might be creative.
Hey, they might be creative. Do you feel like music of today, not, you know, we're not pinpointing anyone in particular, but just new age music, do you feel like it's just the youth being creative, or do you feel like it's taking away value from certain genres of music?
This is what I say. Every time something came out, that's what they said. Like, every time a new genre came out, they said, this is gonna destroy music. Every time. When rock and roll came out, parents said it. When rap came out, parents said it. Every time some music come out, that's what they say. They be like, It's just a part of life for y'all to be like, damn, new shit. It's like when Chris Brown and shit came out, and when I was younger, and we like, yo, nah, this nigga is the fucking innovation, and your mom is fucking trying to tell you about R. Kelly and Marvin Gaye. Like, we know R. Kelly, but Chris Brown's our, and Trey Songz, those are our generational R. Kellys. Like, we're gonna grow with them, they're gonna be fucking R. Kelly. Like, of course R. Kelly was hard, but it was just like, they don't understand the transition. They just remember the time period that they grew up in. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of fucked up, and you gotta respect everybody's opinion, but like, you can't stop the new shit from happening. Because you can't say all of it's whack. Of course there's whack songs, and there's gonna be whack artists. There's people who think fucking DMX is whack. There's people who think Jay-Z is whack. I live in Atlanta. You know how many people told me Jay-Z was whack? And I had full-fledged arguments like, are y'all fucking crazy? Like, Jay-Z's whack? Like, I've had that argument multiple times in my life. So it's like, you can't take it personal. Everybody's gonna think you whack. So I had to get that up out of my system too, to be an artist. It's just like, some people are gonna think you're whack, dude. Some other people are gonna be like, everything is trash. And you just gonna have to live with that shit.
True.
Or try to change them. But you can't get mad about it. This new music has to happen, because every time I be sitting around like, what's the new thing that's about to happen? You sit and wait for it, and then when it happens, you be scared of it. It's like Soulja Boy. It's like when he came out, we wasn't sure, like, we're grown-ass men. Well, we wasn't grown-ass men yet, but I know grown-ass man was like, yo, am I supposed to be doing this dance? Like, can I go to the, am I supposed to be wearing a big-ass t-shirt and doing this fucking dance with shades? And I've definitely been to the club and seen niggas with their name on their shades with big-ass t-shirts doing this Soulja Boy dance. And these same niggas, 10 years later, will say Soulja Boy's whack. He's a bitch-ass nigga. That's what's wrong with the game.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because y'all same niggas. Y'all same niggas was like, this nigga's killing it. And there was no other dance. What dance was niggas doing in the club? He took all the dances and put it in one dance. What dance was like, I can't even think of what other dance we were doing in the club. Were we leaning and rocking, nigga? Like,
I think that came after.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Then everybody started jocking when Young Jock came out. That's why people fuck with Young Jock. He had a little moment.
Right.
He came out, he had a little swag. I remember everybody doing this shit. The motorcycle. You know what I mean? The other niggas tried with their little fucking dances. Think about it. That's the time period that people remember the most, at least me. Like, the Harlem Shake, when G-Dep and fucking P. Diddy and all them niggas made those songs, and everybody was Harlem Shake. I don't care what nobody say. If you lived in Georgia, nigga, you Harlem Shake, nigga. Cameron was out. Dipset was big. That's why I be like, people be hating. I be like, listen, both places have innovated shit for everybody. It's cool. Like, it's cool for somebody to be in Georgia and dress like somebody from New York and vice versa. People just take everything so personal. Like,
yeah, and we do live in a very personal world. That's one thing that we for sure, we street stars, you know what I'm saying? We don't take shit so personal, you know what I'm saying? We want you to be raw and real. And, you know, with that being said, just a few questions on, what do you call it? Pop culture, not pop culture.
Yeah,
urban news. So, you're not from here, but you live here. And I know that you know of Freaknik. Mm-hmm. Okay. They say that they're trying to bring Freaknik back. Do you feel like that's going to be like a good thing, help the artists? Because, you know, I'm a little too young for Freaknik. Well, from what I hear,
I missed it too.
You know,
I missed it.
You know, my mama was there.
I missed it, bro. We were like a couple years off, bro.
Yeah, a couple years off. But you know, they say that, you know, it's a time where artists could come and preview their music, push it, you know, be out there with the people. It was a great time for music. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like it's going to be reminiscent of that, the new wave, the new age? Do you feel like it's going to?
It's like a two-part answer. The first part is, like, musically, for the music, when you talk about just the music, yes, it would be cool. But I don't think it wouldn't be cool, because here's why. People forget about the era and the time period of when things happen. This is when groupies first found out they was groupies. Hey. This is when rappers first found out they could be rich. This is like I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that.
No,
But it was just like a time period where, like, everything was being experienced for the first time. You can't recreate that shit again. Like, girls twerk in their fucking mama's living room. Like, what is Freaknik for? We live in Freaknik for real. Like, in real life in Atlanta. Like, you walk around, it's goddamn, it's like 13-1. That means, like, as a man, you have 13 opportunities before anything even becomes wrong in Atlanta. That's what that means. Like when you look at it from that standpoint, like I could try 13 times. Like there's 13 women out here to every one man.
Right.
It's ridiculous. It's unfair.
It's unhuman.
I mean, it's unfair because it's just like the consequences you have to deal with on the reverse of that.
What's the worst thing that could happen now? Basically.
That's what I'm saying. So what? Freak nigga gonna come out, the worst thing that's gonna happen is what? Somebody gonna, what? I've seen everything. I've been to parties and seen everything. I've seen people have sex on the dance floor. I've seen people do drugs on the dance floor. I've seen people pass out, damn near die, go to the hospital. I've seen everything. I've seen people, I've been in clubs and shots have been busted. Like, so when we running from that, like what will be it was some new shit I have to, an alien will. A spacecraft I have to land on that motherfucker, and I'll be like, oh, okay.
But you know, some people who, they don't live the culture. Like, yeah, social media, there is a lot to be seen on social media, but there's not, there's some people who aren't at the parties, who, they're not, and that, I feel like that would be appealing, right, to them? You don't feel like it's appealing to those who don't live the everyday life?
Social media makes everybody a part of the party.
Okay.
If you're not there, you're watching. Like, so it's just like, no, real talk. That's how I be figuring out. I'll wake up in the morning, my homies will be like, yo, we going to the place. I'm like, nah, I ain't going. I'm going to work, or I'm going to go home.
You be there.
And then I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is check these niggas' lives. And depending on how that shit went, I'm going to be like, I missed it, or, oh, that shit was... That's how you know. Like, you don't forget about that shit. Everybody's there. Everybody wants to be like, it's one thing I learned since I was younger. People try to say that they don't, but everybody wants to be a part of the in crowd. It's why every movie has the cool kids. It's why it's just an in crowd thing. Now, what happened in the world is all the people who weren't in the in crowd was like, you know what, we're gonna make our own society and we're gonna become our own in crowd. This is how new niggas are created. This is how you have the hipster society. They got tired of being like, okay, well, we do gangster shit too, but we don't want to fucking wear a baggy t-shirt. And when it's like another society, it's like evolution. That's why you can't like void off none of these new kids. It's evolution. I feel like this is the shit from like Wiz Khalifa. These are kids like growing up on Wiz Khalifa and Lil Wayne are their heroes, when Jay-Z and certain type of people are my heroes, and people above me, Big Daddy Kane might be they fucking hero. It's just the evolution. It's like what happens when they watch the people before and what product it produces.
I agree. Definitely evolution. With that though, you have this era of male artists who are dressing more femininely, fishnets and dresses and leggings. If that's what is of today's society, what do you feel like is going to come of the future if that's there?
See, look, that's exactly what I started by saying this. I never thought I would be in a time where I was kind of scared to have a son. Like, I have a son, but you never would second guess that. But in this time, it's like, damn, when my son's 13, he's gonna want a fucking gray or blonde streak in his shit. Wanna know why? Because Lil Pump and all of these motherfuckers, not saying just blaming it on them, I fuck with all of them. I fuck with their music. Gucci Gang is hard as fuck. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it just like, they're gonna be the leaders by the time my son is 13. So what the fuck else would he want? He want fucking probably rainbow hair like Tekashi, nigga. Like, who the fuck knows? But it makes me scared to think that, damn, like that line is so like, it's so fucked up because it's just like, damn, you won't even know. Because the fashion is gonna be so wild by the time my fucking 2-month-old son is 13. The fashion gonna be so wild, you ain't gonna be able to even know if your son is probably even gay or not. You ain't gonna be able to gauge it. It's gonna be so fucking crazy by then. Niggas probably ain't gonna have on nothing. Like, I don't know what's the next wave gonna be. But like, they gonna just be like fucking new God fashion. Like, niggas just gonna wear leaf. Like, they're like, nigga, God fashion, nigga, you already know what it is, bro. Niggas gonna be dead on camera, sitting around. That's how crazy fashion is. Like, and you can't defeat it because it's like, if enough people say it's hot, if they pay enough of the top motherfuckers to say this shit is hot, a lot of people gonna be like, it's hot. See, like, I'm a fashion nigga. I got fucking cowboy boots right now. I got a fucking leather jacket. I'm on my fucking cowboy shit right now. It's just what the fuck it is. I switched my fucking fashion. I just had on Yeezy boots for like 2 weeks. I said I was never gonna take them off. And then motherfucking, these fucking hard ass cowboy boots came out. I said, I got to make it work.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Who's saucy?
And these is Lucchese. They fucking handmade. Like, you know, you gotta find out the information after a nigga dropping on you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sauce.
These motherfuckers be like $2,000. You know what I mean? They,
Check them out real
you know what I
quick.
mean? They
Let's get the
up.
foot cam.
You feel me?
Let's
They
get
up.
the foot cam.
You feel me?
Okay.
They up.
Right in Texas.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
that Texas shit.
got
That's
that
that Dallas shit. You fit right in.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Texas. But first of all, you know what I mean? A lot of shit. I'm gonna tell you some wild ass shit. Like in my life, a lot of shit has been geared. Sometimes, you know how you feel like you're in the wrong place?
Yeah.
I never told nobody this or told mad people, but like people close to me know. I feel like my music, who I am, like I feel like I'm in the wrong fucking place. I know that sounds fucking crazy, but I feel like if I was in Texas, like the way I am, how I want to be, nigga, fucking fuck with that shit crazy, bro. But I don't. It's not something you could prove. It'll just have to happen.
Right.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like
I say, man, you welcome down once you get on that couch once you come to Dallas.
all of
It's a
our
wrap.
best shows, all of we had so much fun. The thing about just everything about that place, even South by Southwest. When I think back, these are like the biggest monumental things that happen to artists. Like the Fader Forward, all this fucking shit, all that shit in one place. You just got to think.
Yeah.
Like, damn. I just be wondering all the time. I be like, damn, I wonder. And you know how you look at your shit when you put out music? They're always in my top 5. It's like somebody wants to listen.
So, last but not least, you know, I gotta touch on it. We know Trump is always saying some crazy things, throwing out some crazy things. We just never know what he's gonna do, what he's gonna say. But I recently, not sure if it's new, not saying it's new, but I recently heard that he's trying to push the death penalty for drug charges. Right? So, you get locked up, you get a drug charge. He's trying to lay you down. How do you feel about that? How do you feel like that's going to affect the black community?
Yo, we got it. Yo, listen. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh.
See, that's how crazy it is. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how crazy it is. You honestly can't even ask that question with a straight face. like you.
It's crazy, but I mean, it's been said on national television, so therefore it's real. So.
Look, bro, I want to say is this. Listen. Like, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Nobody has to follow my opinion, but that man a fool, bro. He not playing fair. Like, you already know that's like almost openly executing black people.
Yeah.
You hunt us down and then you turn around and kill us. Like, that is slavery.
What's the difference between, that and gunning us down the street?
Ain't no difference, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's just all fucked up. I feel like, if you ask me, we are in. These are the times, bro. These are the times that they talk about. It repeats, it happens over and over, but this is the time something crazy is going to happen. It's going to change the world. See, the thing is, when it comes to change, not always good things create change.
Right.
Sometimes bad things have to happen to create change. Like, what will make us click up together as a people?
Right.
It's gonna have to be something really bad. Because right now, they could shoot somebody in the street and we still won't click up. You can act mad. We can all say we mad. We all be like, we mad as fuck. That's fucked up. They just shot, I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I want to say it so bad.
41 times.
They shot him
that.
like 20 times, bro, and asked him questions for like 5 minutes. After they fucking... I'm like, yo, this is the weirdest video I've ever seen in my life. This is the most ass-backwards video. The questions that y'all asking, y'all asked at the end. That's like some real cowboy shit. Like, shoot first, and then ask this nigga, like, is your gun, is that a real gun? Like, bruh, he is dead. Like, that shit was awkward as fuck. But like I'm saying, that's not even bad enough to make everybody click up. It's not going to fully change till everybody get on the same page. It's gonna take something really bad. That's it. That's all. That's the way of the West. You know what I mean? It's like you watch The Lion King, fucking Mufasa dies. It was the saddest shit ever. But guess what? At the end, Simba fucking comes back, fights his uncle, and reclaims the pride. Like, this is how the world works. It's like, it happens 24/7. So that's what's gonna happen.
It's always something.
And it sucks that he's trying to do that over drugs. I'm smoking drugs. What drugs he talking about?
He just said drugs.
You mean like so weed would be the same as cocaine and
they give it
pills?
I mean, they give motherfuckers 10 years off of weed these days. So I mean, I'm
gonna 10 years off of weed.
What? Go on Google.
They give a nigga 10 years off of weed.
It's people getting real charges, real years over marijuana. I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, this what I'm trying to say. Everybody just gotta move smooth, bro. Like, nigga be dying to hear that shit. Like, that's the only way I can say it, because at the end of the day, no matter how threatening it gets, as a black man, I feel like I should be able to move the fuck how I want to move. So it's just like, if I want to smoke weed, I'm going to smoke weed. If I want to have a gun, I'm going to have a gun. If I'm going to do, like, it's your consequences. You might get stuck in a situation where it's just your fucking day, and because you got this gun and this weed, now you're dealing with these cops, and now it's like, fuck. Now, but it's like, you got to live your life to your own consequences. You can't be afraid. Like, if you want to be that person, but just know what's going to happen for you being that person. This could just be that day, and that fucking sucks.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move. Hey.